Premier League shockwaves are hitting hard. Could Manchester City face a devastating 60-point deduction? That's the bombshell claim from a top journalist amid the ongoing financial charges case, sending ripples through the football world and leaving fans on the edge of their seats as they await a final decision. We dive deep into what this could mean for the club and the league. Then, we're bringing you the electrifying action from the WSL. Watch as Manchester City scores their third goal against Manchester United in a nail-biting encounter that had fans roaring. The intensity on the pitch was matched only by the passion in the stands. Next up, a massive transfer decision is brewing at Manchester City. We've got the inside scoop on Phil Foden's future at the club. Will he stay or will he go? The details might surprise you, and it all hinges on assurances about playing time. And finally, we tackle the transfer rumors swirling around midfield maestro Rodri. He's speaking out about interview snippets that sparked exit talk. Has he clarified his position, or are Real Madrid still in the picture? Stay tuned for all the answers and make sure you're subscribed and have that notification bell on.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
A 60-point deduction for Manchester City. That's the staggering claim from Colombian journalist Cesar Augusto Londono, igniting a firestorm of speculation amid the Premier League's ongoing financial charges case against the Etihad Giants. This isn't just idle talk. Londono, with over 1 million followers, asserts that an official announcement of this monumental punishment could land before the end of the 2025-26 campaign. Manchester City were hit with 115 charges back in February 2023, spanning alleged breaches of financial fair play rules over a 9-year period. While the club has vehemently denied any wrongdoing, presenting what they call a body of irrefutable evidence, the sheer volume of the case led to a 12-week hearing that concluded in December 2024. Now, the football world waits with bated breath for a judgment that could reshape the Premier League landscape. Londono's specific claim suggests a points deduction of 60 points, a figure that would plunge City to the bottom of the current Premier League standings, effectively condemning them to relegation. This is a punishment that even former executives like Keith Wyness have deemed plausible, with finance expert Kieran Maguire previously suggesting a deduction between 40 and 60 points could be on the cards if City are found guilty. The implications are immense, not just for Manchester City, but for the integrity and competitive balance of the entire league. Fans and pundits alike are dissecting every word, with the hashtag MCFC trending worldwide. Analysts are weighing in on the potential ripple effects, while City supporters are bracing for impact, hoping their club's defense will hold firm. The uncertainty hangs heavy over the Etihad, with many wondering if this claim is a harbinger of a truly unprecedented sporting sanction. Don't go anywhere, the drama is just heating up. We're heading from the courtroom to the pitch for some high-octane WSL action next. We need to stop playing games at Old Trafford. It's nowhere near full, and there's no atmosphere as a consequence. Fill the stadium at Lee and make it hostile for away teams. This passionate plea from a fan sums up the evolving conversation around women's Super League match venues. While the specific match details aren't fully elaborated, the sentiment highlights a growing desire for optimized fan experiences and home field advantage. The focus shifts to a key moment in a women's Super League clash between Manchester City and Manchester United. The report highlights Manchester City scoring their third goal, signaling a significant offensive push and a potential turning point in the match. This goal would have been a crucial moment, likely met with elation from City supporters and a challenge for United to respond. The context of this goal within the larger WSL narrative is important. As the league grows in popularity and viewership, the quality of play and the intensity of rivalries like Manchester City versus Manchester United become paramount. A third goal in such a fixture indicates a dominant performance or a hard-fought comeback, showcasing the talent and competitiveness within the women's game. Supporters are clearly engaged, with calls for better attendance and atmosphere at specific venues like Lee Sports Village. This user feedback demonstrates a vested interest in the league's growth and the overall matchday experience, pushing clubs to consider fan sentiment when scheduling important fixtures. The desire for a hostile, home environment speaks to the passion driving these rivalries. But the drama doesn't stop there. We're diving into the transfer market next, with a major decision looming for a Manchester City star. Manchester City have decided whether or not they wish Phil Foden to remain at the club beyond the summer. Phil Foden's role at Manchester City has been a hot topic, especially after a recent dip in consistent starts. Despite being a regular for much of the season, Foden has found himself on the bench more frequently, notably playing only 1 minute in the Carabao Cup final and not starting since a draw against Nottingham Forest. Despite these recent struggles for consistent game time, Football Insider reports that Manchester City are keen to tie the homegrown talent down to a new contract. Foden himself is reportedly open to extending his stay, but crucially, he's seeking assurances about his future playing time. This is the key sticking point that could influence his decision, and if unresolved, he might be prepared to seek opportunities elsewhere. The club's desire to retain Foden is understandable given his talent and homegrown status. However, the report highlights the intense competition for attacking places at the Etihad. If Foden cannot consistently deliver his top performances, fitting him into the first-team picture becomes a challenge. Transparency from Manchester City regarding his role and potential minutes is vital. Promising increased game time without a concrete plan could lead to future complications. Fans are keenly watching this situation, with discussions about Foden's importance to the team and his future flourishing online. Analysts emphasize the need for clear communication from the club, suggesting that a guaranteed role or a well-defined development plan is essential for retaining such a valuable player. The potential for Foden to move abroad if a new contract isn't agreed upon adds another layer of intrigue. And speaking of crucial players, we're shifting focus to another midfield maestro whose future was recently in question. Rodri slams interview snippets, which sparked Man City exit rumors. Recent whispers linking Manchester City's linchpin midfielder, Rodri, with a move to Real Madrid have sent shockwaves through the fanbase. These rumors gained traction following an interview where Rodri commented on the difficulty of refusing offers from the world's top clubs, a statement that seemed to pave the way for a Spanish switch. However, Rodri has since stepped forward to clarify his position, asserting that his original comments have been taken out of context. Speaking to Mundo Deportivo, he emphasized that snippets from a 50-minute interview don't tell the full story. He urged listeners to consider his entire statement, highlighting his direct nature of communication and suggesting the released clips were selectively edited to create a narrative. Manchester City, prior to these latest comments, were reportedly determined to keep Rodri at the Etihad. His clarification, seemingly backtracking on the initial remarks made after Spain's victory over Serbia, could potentially open the door for renewed contract discussions. His importance to City's system is undeniable, and securing his future would be a significant win for the club. Despite Rodri's efforts to quell the speculation, many Manchester City supporters remain wary, feeling that damage may have already been done. The reaction from fans upon his return to the Etihad will be a key indicator of how effectively the situation has been managed and whether the midfielder can fully mend any perceived rifts. The debate continues online about his loyalty and the club's next steps. That's all the transfer talk for now, but the action-packed show is far from over. Stick around for our lightning round recap and your full call to action. And that's a wrap on another action-packed news update. We saw bombshell claims of a potential 60-point deduction for Manchester City thrilling WSL action, with City scoring big against United. A crucial transfer decision looming for Phil Foden, and Rodri speaking out to clear the air on exit rumors. Don't miss a second of the action, like this video, subscribe to the channel, ring that notification bell, and drop your thoughts in the comments below. Follow us on all social platforms for even more exclusive content.